Alrighty. We're sitting down. Justini, how's it going? It's so good to see you again. I saw that your uploads have slowed down just a little bit. Everything okay? I'm pretty certain you released a oh yeah, people didn't like how I'm pink. Give me a moment. Let me open the window. I'm pink. If I was red, I would die. Alright. Oh. There we go. My upload schedule hasn't changed recently. Okay, that's good. Hello, beautiful singing. That one definitely was not my best. Alrighty, here we go. We've got our little stress toy. It's... Can I, like, make it less green? Maybe somehow? It's just a yellow... It's a yellow chicken. Here, we got a purple... dumpling as well. Oh, and we also have a frog. Foxy, how's it going? Alrighty, as you guys already know, I'm actually feeling pretty good today, so maybe we'll be able to get... Yeah, that was not my best run. The Misty Ocean. Ooh, 2100 this time. On my most favorite map type. I'm so happy. Alrighty. Yeesh. That's not good. Ooh! Alrighty. Well, we're already on turn 4. I'm probably doing this wrong. I don't like Waterworld. I don't know if I've made it actively known that Waterworld is not one of my favorite map types. Well, let's go ahead and level this up. No reason not to. 5 more stars. We have to save our stars here. Yeah, I don't have enough manpower to actually deal with that. It's not worth attacking. Right? It's not worth attacking. Zeke, how's it going? Ooh, navigation. I just watched a Justini video in camp. That's awesome! I was just sitting here concerned. I think it's just the algorithm. I haven't seen them enough that in my feed is loaded. No matter how often I keep saying, stop giving me this political stuff, it's going, oh, but you gotta know, like, this is what's going on in the political landscape. Aren't you afraid? You're not afraid enough. Really? Fears, not as great as Paul. Yeah, pretty. Hey, that's what we needed. We're gonna go over here in case I can go ahead and grab this village. You go there, and then... I would like to get more levels here. I mean, at this point, I'm going to be attacking people, so... There's not really much else I could do. I could spend 13 stars for more defense, I guess. So let's just go ahead and do that. There we go. Love the ragu music? Yeah. Hopefully I don't get sniped here. And we're fine. We're going to go ahead, train a warrior. Capture. 1, 2. Workshop. If I go here and meet the other tribe, I should be able to get a free level up here. So 1, 2, 3 resources. And the IMO's not dying. Yeah, this is not going to be a good run for me. I'm going to fully admit it right now. This is not the run. Trust me, I would love to just siege, but I'm pretty certain they just unsiege. Because they should have warriors spammed everywhere, right? I think we're just going to do the safer play and just clear this out. And then we're going to go 1. Port. I see there's fish here. I think we're just going to do a population growth, just so we can get a faster level up. One, 2. You can go right here. You heal up for a turn. Pass this turn. Defenders! I sure love Waterworld. Alright. I need just cloaks and just cloak spam these guys. Port. Port. AI are being jerks. Yeah. Maybe just grab a park here. Park of Fortune. Border growth. Give me as much score as possible. And then it's Illyrion. Well, we can't let Imo get onto the water, unfortunately. We're just gonna make a bomber here. Go ahead and get this siege rolling. Killer monument is complete. You can go right there. It's a kill anyway, so we're just gonna heal up a turn. Valerion, my bad. I'm partially sorry for this. Alright, he can go there. I'm not doing good on this game. I maybe should have just rushed diplomacy. That's probably what the correct play was. Instead, I went with what's typically going to be a better way to play Waterworld, is find a second village, establish naval superiority, because technically, like, we can't lose, it's just we can't win. My goodness. Alright, well this connects. Gets us a level. Let's get a park. You can go there, you can go there, you can go there. Fish, port. Another port. Park. We pass this turn. Oh, wait. Was that enough? Don't tell me that was enough. Hold on. Was that actually enough? At this point, I really don't care much about this. I despise Waterworld with a fiery passion that consumes soul. Alright, Warrior, Vet, Rammer versus a Defender with walls at 5. Nope. It would have lived with 2 health. Alright, Illyrion. This is not okay. I think that'll do. I forgot. In this case, it's not a defender. That is not what I clicked, but okay. Guess it's what we're doing now. I should have put it here. Nothing else to train. The fact that they're just spamming defenders, though. Here, you needed to do that. We are just going to... I don't even know what text to pick up. There, defeated IMO. Get ourselves another park. I can't even siege it next turn. Well, let's just not have this city get sieged, shall we? Dang. This would just be enough. Ain't that a shame? Alrighty. Horrible run. I'm sorry about that. I'm not gonna dwell on it. Whoever thought Waterworld was going to be a great idea for that, shame on you. Alrighty, moving on. Let's move on to multiplayer games. Apparently I'm being corrected. Quick Tiny? We could try a Quick Tiny. Okay, so why is Polycalc telling me one thing, and then the calculator you're using is saying another? I feel like there's something wrong there. Because the attacker... Oh. That's because... Oh, I mistyped Rammer, so it just put Veteran Warrior. Tiny Waterworld? Yay, Tiny Waterworld. Yeah, I thought so. I mean, we could do Tiny Water World. Vinegar Mirror, Tiny Water World. This will be the most exciting gameplay ever. I mean, if that's what the crowd demands, I don't see why not. We'll do one. Alrighty. We're gonna be... Is it Anton the May? Anton? A small world and both of us spawn on the same island. It's this, right? Oh, okay. Sure, we're gonna do a Venger Mirror. In case you also want to just chat, we'll go ahead and join the Polytopia Discord. Alright, let's get the music playing. Alright, here we go. Good luck and have fun. I'm trying to think, because it's like 2 turns slower to get onto the water. Trying to think if I level up here. I think we still level up just to improve our economy. Oh, coincidentally, Vinger music starts playing. Alright, let's get onto the water, shall we? Can I afford extra boats? I should have put it here. My desire to just be aggressive and go forward is going to be the end of me! Because now if I want to... We'll train a warrior. I'm probably going to lose this. I don't know the correct mentality to have when dealing with water combat like this. Do I train one more? I think we do, and we pass. Julian! I don't know what we were trying to post. Rush sailing to snag some ruins and starfish. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking the goal is. Is I can get an increase in stars per turn by just picking up this lighthouse, building a port here, get level 3. Could have had it a turn sooner. Numbers-wise, it works out perfectly. Oh, I should have picked up sailing there. Alright, well, we're just going to grab a warrior, and then we'll get sailing next turn. Yeah, I think he already has navigation. He's about to snowball ahead. He got sailing a little bit before I did. Ooh, score's getting drastically bigger. Must have found another city. Alright, let's get our sailing. And it... Go here. And we get navigation next turn. We're gonna be rich! So many starfish. The issue is I think I'm behind when it comes to this starfish game. Alrighty. I'm gonna go maximum distance over to here. He didn't have water access. Send that raft to the ruin. This one? I mean, I can send either one. I just need to be careful about getting to these borders over here. I'm actually afraid about the spike that he'd get if I... We'll see. He's rushing at giants. I mean, he has to. I can go over to here. We pass this turn. What is philosophy gonna do here? Tolby would say you'll see. What's philosophy gonna... I mean, you'll see. But, essentially, what's gonna happen is I'll be able to pick up all the other techs I'm gonna need a lot easier. Since we're gonna get so many stars, our tech tree is about to explode. This rammer is primed to compete for this ruin. It's also basically primed to fight for over here. But what tech you need? A lot. Also going to get us the lighthouse. We'll see. We shall indeed see. Bark of Fortune. I think we can start going on the offensive. No fight, you're taking everything? Yeah, I mean, this is what taking everything does. This is Waterworld. I could, but there's land here, so I have to land on this before I could do anything. So I really need to set up. No. This is why Waterworld is not interesting. I'm sorry, guys. This either happens to you or this happens to the opponent. Skill difference. I mean, it's literally a spawn difference. I had access to water. My opponent didn't. So he had to expand his borders first. Yeah. Yeah. What the heck? Yeah. He should have spawned better. No. No. No, that's just Waterworld in a nutshell. That's just Waterworld in a nutshell, right over there. Alrighty, that was cute. Let's see. Go ahead and disconnect from that. Alright, random match. Gotta go now. Thanks for the game. Absolutely, Anton. Square in spirit. Don't know who I want to play, so we're gonna make the mistake we make every single week, and we're gonna give it up to you guys. Copy text. Boom. Tribe vote is up in the Polytopia general chat. Strongest finger of today versus strongest finger of history. I mean, it was Cultists versus Venger. Oh, I need to save that game. Hold on. Tiny water world, sure. Cultists versus Venger. Tiny water world. Versus Anton. There we go. Also need to get my weekly challenge score. Definitely not my best. Alrighty. 7515. Am I putting a space for points? I do. Points. Rank. I actually might demote because of this. 8278. So we may get a free high rank next time. Because I forget. Is it you're permanently in gold, or what constitutes demoting? I forget. We'll find out next week. Alrighty. Small Lakes. Ooh, we have an IMO vote. It's currently in the lead, and we have a Midnight vote. Ah, actual water. I'll give it a few more seconds, but it looks like IMO is going to be the winning tribe. You beat Atok back-to-back this week with Simanti. You monster. Why would you do that to our precious Atok? You did not deserve that. Alrighty. Looks like it is going to be IMO. Alright, Atok, our resident Quetzali main. We're gonna go ahead and train ourselves up a warrior past the turn, and somehow he finds a game called Hot Daggers. That's hilarious. Oof. If we meet, I'm not gonna be able to beat his defender, so I'm gonna go and split up my troops. I'm trying to get better about trying to know when to keep my units together versus spreading them off in two separate directions. I am considering taking philosophy here. Quetzali, I mean, they're known for being slow, so I could probably get away with it. Ooh, and they're in the south. The only thing I'm not liking is the fact that, there's nothing... There's no matching resources. This can't level up, this can't level up. Do we gamble on climbing? I'm gonna gamble on climbing. It kind of paid off. It did not pay off for here in the south, though. Pass the turn. Yikes. Oh no. Climbing also allows us to expand this way a lot faster, which is the main factor that caused me to want to pick that up. I am considering sending my warrior over here this way to... I mean, to go here to pick this up. Altar of Peace allows us to explore, actually see everything going on. That's a spear that's about to happen right there. That's that city's gone. That is unfortunate. Drawing on the screen, right? It's gone. No, I can't. No road. No roads. Foom. Foom. And then secure. Yep. Nah, that city's gone. That is insanely unfortunate. We're just gonna pass the turn. I probably should have fought for it. Yeah, Quetzali likes to pick up Rider specifically for a play like this, so no, it's very powerful for Quetzali to just steal a city right from under you like so. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and grab this mine. Workshop. And we will pass this turn. Why is ATOC so good? Because if you play one tribe, you learn like the best openings for said tribe and the best follow-ups. Yeah. Dang. We so cooked. Yeah. He did not pick up climbing for that. So that works out in my favor. I'm just one step away from smithery. He is getting a lot of, he's getting a dangerous amount of ruins. I think I need to grab my own ruin as a gamble. I think that's my best route to coming back from this. Because he's going to heal these up and then get ready for another siege, so... we can get a swordsman in... Swordsmen are not the answer. Well, we're going in with all in with swordsmen anyways. I forget. Is 4 units enough to kill a swordsman? I think it is. So I'm going to train one here in the back. Alright, come on, give me something. Yeah, the archer follow-up is just clean. I think I would have preferred archery. You could have killed with the defender. He's gonna try to body block now, I guess. Oscar, how's it going? I'm having a bad week. Yeah, that's just a clean siege right there. So, and I know Quetzali can do that play. Yeah, we're actually just, we're dead here. So, we're just gonna let him take. Yep, ain't that a shame. Alrighty, so I mean, the correct play for me to have done there is move the warrior this way and just not explore. But, like, that's the only thing that would have prevented this entire thing from happening. It's so counterintuitive. That was a good game. Definitely saving that one. And that one highlights the Quetzali Spear. I don't know what you want to call it. I've always called it this Quetzali Spear because it's just like a spearhead. And there's not too much you could do to stop it. Very early on. It's such a beautiful play. Imo versus Icarus. Small Lakes versus Took. There we go. But yeah, so what needed to be done right over here is, I think these are all still the correct opening moves all the way until this play right here. Because I really wanted to get an Explore. Because we see the defender here. But I also sometimes forget that Quetzali, if they focus purely on an aggressive early game setup, they can end up with riders in a very specific situation like this, where immediately you've got this support. Well, in this case, the undo button just does not work, so... And then after that, the defender secures the kill. What's a good skin to get for a beginner? I mean, I would just look at any you think is really, really cool. I would consider getting Condor. Mostly, A, that's my favorite skin. Well, one of my favorite skins. But B, Omagi is really strong just because of the... Omagi plays really well against a lot of the tribes that are noob killers. So Symanti is really, really strong against most tribes, but Omagi has the counters to it. Illyrion, it can be really, really strong, but Omagi can be strong against it. After that, Zabazi with the Anzala skin. I want to do a Tiny Lakes bullet. I don't really have time to do a bullet. I have a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to be doing later today. When I'm done with my stuff later today, I'm probably gonna be playing Monster Train. But like, is a bullets about to happen? I haven't really done bullets. All right, but let's get back to the analysis. In fact, let's go to our tutorial. There we go. What's a bullet? A bullet is basically a really, really fast tournament that plays through. So, bullets are typically one tribe on a certain map type, and then you kind of play. I forget how many rounds, or is it until you get kicked out? Justine, you can answer it a lot better than I yeah, it's basically end up playing a lot of matches. All right, but to get to this, I should have been respecting the possibility of a spearhead, because our opponent is right here, and I already know that 2 supporting units, and it can't be archers, not this early, but 2 riders can easily support this really, really well. I wanted vision to see what was going on, but that was the wrong play. What I needed to have done is just moved my warrior here, train another warrior, and then we're fine. In the meantime, we're actually leveling up our back cities by doing that while doing this. So, for instance, we would be placing our monuments here, level this up, get the +1 star per turn, and try to start supporting everything here, because it's really hard. This one kind of has to do a really long support, and this one kind of just gets caught up before it can support. But we don't know that. But we should be able to defend our city here. How's it going, Ram Dingler? Yeah, you can play as many games as you want with Bullet. Doesn't have to be a best of 5 or whatever. Okay. I keep saying I'll look into it in the nearby future. It's just, I think really just my Polytopia once a day for about 3-4 hours, or once a week for 3 to 4 hours is basically all Polytopia I have left. Oops, I'm still on that. So, oddly enough, the best play would have been to just send the warrior forward. But what's our follow-up here? Because let's say that we still do our level up. I feel like this is wrong. There we go. It is correct. So what should I have done here? So if we level this up with our current tech tree, get +1 stars, we spend 2. I need to start going into archery, because archery will allow us to defend this really, really well. Imagine the new skin for Simanti. Yeah, the next play probably would have been picking up hunting. And then the following turn, pick up archery to start supporting, because archers here, here, and here to support and defend and form a line that they can't overcome actually will work out just fine in our favor, because we have this big giant wall right here that's making it easy for us to defend our territory. Yeah. That would have been the right play. Alrighty. We'll do better next time. Alrighty. We're gonna go and jump into another one. And Ram Dingler, at some point you were mentioning thinking about doing some form of joint event. Or a joint stream. Are you still interested in one of those in the nearby future? I need to contact you outside, but I've got a lot going on. So, by the way, for those who don't know, because I announced it on my other non-Polytopia stuff, I am officially engaged. So, I'm going to be spending a lot of time planning for wedding and trying to move forward with life. So, that's pretty much what's going on. That's why my time off is a little bit more limited nowadays. But I'm still trying to do what I can. I already got to start pulling aside and planning stuff out, because... Does she also play Polytopia? She tried, but while she found it somewhat fun, she always lost, and of course always losing is never fun, and even with me trying to guide, saying, hey, try to do this, it didn't click on what she should or shouldn't be doing, so she just watches instead and enjoys it. We have 2 votes for Liar Patchy. I'm excited for that, actually. Should have tried Zabazi Philo Rush. Alrighty. She does play plenty of games. Like, recently the pre-release for the Final Fantasy Match of the Gathering set came out. So we got quite a few cards for that. Because she is a massive fan of Final Fantasy. In fact, she live streams it every Monday. I'm going to take care of something. All right. Have I played against that person before? Did somebody say Match of the Gathering? Heck yeah. The Final Fantasy set, I mean, it's technically not out yet, but the pre-release is out, so everyone's gotten the cards. And I got a $110 card. So I'm going to be trying to sell that online, because I'd like to get some money back. Alrighty. Dang, I didn't have enough fruit. If I did, I'd be sending my warrior backwards. But instead, we're gonna do the traditional opening. We're gonna get ourselves our workshop, pass the turn. So, by the way, I have an opening where if I have 4 fruit, I'm gonna send my starting warrior 2 turns over to pick up the lighthouse, because it gives a start that I find is even faster than most other openings. But it's not. Simanti? Oh, right, I should have been looking at the score. Makes total game for negative 400 ELO. Only because I tried enforcing it. You know what? I'm gonna rush riders. Imperious Philo Rush. Ooh, this might be a lake map. Alright, well, I'm going all in on with the rider play for now. What's your ELO? Right, I accidentally plummeted it. I'm still recovering. I'm currently just shy of 1400, but I typically sit around 1550. So it's I'm pretty good, just not the best of the best out there. You've got plenty of people here like Justini. Actually don't know Ramdingler's ELO. The heck is this? Don't tell me it's here. That would be bad. That would be very bad. Ram can perform at the level of 1800. I definitely cannot. I don't plan on trying to get that good. I'm here to just have a good time. I think my performance ELO is around 1600 Simanti. I mean, I want to just show and encourage that you don't have to try hard. Okay. That you don't have to try hard in every time in order to have a good time. I'm just going to pick up this lighthouse. And I am not liking this start. This is a very slow start. What's your favorite skin? I only play small dry with Maji. That's quite a bit of water. Fish and fruit. We're gonna explore here. I need to figure out what's going on. I was afraid of that. We pass the turn. I just make it a 1700 again with Simanti, right? only play small dry with Omaji to bully Simanti players. Well, they deserve it. My later just in time. You made it just in time for the third game. It's not too rich to run philosophy. You know, you're honestly probably right. Man, I can't even level this up. I just need to improve my economy. It's Illyrion. Delay for forestry? Nah. I'm just gonna do kind of the bare minimum stuff right here, and I'm gonna send this rider backwards just to clear this, but I'm not gonna explore here. Our opponent probably spawned pretty much in this area. Ah, shoot. I have to explore. Wow, that is the worst explorer ever. Stop going back and forth. Oh, man. We're gonna pass this turn. We're gonna send this rider over here to pick up this ruin. This warrior needs to walk all the way back. What if you made an arts channel in your Discord server? Ooh, you know what? I can do that. We can definitely do that. I think we honestly just lose here. This kind of map is what Illyrion loves. You should have quite some metal. I mean, over here, probably. But I missed a level up here. Oh, man. We're going to be sending this raft over to pick up this village. Yeah, this is a lake map. Are we dead? Probably. And they got an explorer. I'm trying to play Omaji Huge Pangea until I lose. I'm 15-0. Yeah, in fact, Omaji's going to do even better on Pangea. Do I just rush over to archery? Do I get ramming now? Man. I think no matter what, it's kind of darned if I do, darned if I don't. Ah, shoot. That's bad. Fish. Fish. Workshop. Fish. Fruit. Fruit. Resources. Port. Fish. Resources. Honestly, I need a wall there. I need one rider just to protect my territory here. If people can spam Cymantia on Drylands and win, then isn't ELO kind of a bit of vague way to measure skill? It is. It is a vague way. That's why I go, why are you focused so hard on it? If I get roads, I can connect all my cities and basically get a giant... Do we just get roads next? Again, there's just, it's not super great. They are spending a lot on the military. I think we get archers first. You might lose this one. I think I've already lost this one, but I'm going to try. I think I just need to pick up archers because these are small lakes. Fish. Fish. Workshop. Do you think Elon Musk still plays Polytopia? Probably, but I don't care. Alright, please give me something good. I mean, we're gonna have to just spam out archers for a brief moment. We can get more archers, they can get these scouts. Follow up with roads. Connect everything together. I have to place my ports here. Port. Fish. Fish. Resources. I honestly think I just place a port here. I wish to play a match against Elon Musk. You lost control of the water, it's a lost thing. It's actually not yet. Because the way this water's set up, I can fight back for it. And I have multiple ways to get on the water as well. The issue is I don't know if my economy is good enough to allow me to get onto the water. Honestly, that Star Ruin was very important. Because they're spending a lot of resources in trying to... Should the final rush? I don't think that would have mattered in this case. And no, you are not allowed to get this lighthouse. Alright, maybe it's over. Yeah, he's able to afford 2 bombers. It's over. It's fine. We'll go ahead and save that. There's not really much I could discuss on that game. It's just Illyrion got left alone on the lakes map. It was Liar Patchy versus Illyrion Small Lakes. That was pure luck, GG's. He had fun. Ah, okay. That's fine. Well, good game. We'll still take a look at it, but it's really just... this case, bad RNG for a, Imperius versus, 28 stars a turn for Illyrion. Illyrion does need a nerf on their economy. What if Illyrion kind of enchants starfishes? I think that would be cool. I think that would be appropriate for Illyrion. I still have time for another. Let's go ahead and get another vote up. Oh goodness, we had a lot of votes last time. All right. Against another tribe, probably what I was doing would have been enough, but... Currently got 3 votes. The leading one is going to be Luxador with 1 vote right now. Oh, never mind. It's... the votes are all over the place. It's now back to Liar Patchy. We might be playing Liar Patchy again. I was thinking that when the update came. Navalon comeback. I would have loved to have seen some form of I'm sorry, I'm throwing a frog around, but y'all can't see it because of the green screen. I need to seed Philo Rush today. I mean, I could try. I don't think I would be able to execute it as well as you can. I believe Vinegar is the play. Well, you'd have to vote on it. But votes are kind of stopping, and it looks like it's Liar Patchy again. You can play against him in Philo Rush. Ooh, we're playing against King Boo. Dang! I really want to show y'all the opening that I kind of prefer. But it does require a very specific setup, so... It's like the only way that the opening I'm talking about lost is... It lost to a... They got a swordsman on turn... Omaji got a swordsman on turn 1 from a ruins right in front of my territory. And the other one was the Cymancy had 4 fungi and immediately had a centipede. And we'll try. If I'm gonna go philosophy, though, it's gonna be expensive. I'm gonna go back for this. It's probably a mistake. We're gonna explore on this central village, because it's kind of near the center of the map. Ooh, it's another Imperius. It's fine. Is this a good Philo spawn, you think? Never mind, you need writers. Listen, you just have to trust the process here. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I have a question regarding lakes water generation. Is there a specific pattern to it? I'm actually gonna... Oop, I should have moved this warrior onto the ruin. That was rude. This is just for you, Justini. Alright, there we go. They build a bridge. Ooh. You're gonna go backwards instead of finding the... Ah! Oh god, this is a slaughter. Yeah, our opponent is only just now about to get their, other ruin. In fact, I'm just gonna train a warrior here. I'm also gonna train a warrior here for this skirmish. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. I don't think that counts. We'll try it again. It's simply too overpowered. It doesn't count. Lakes. Alrighty. Unfortunately, that's probably... We were playing against somebody that doesn't know how to find their villages. $1K subs win. Trying! But... like, sticking with just Polytopia wasn't doing it for me. Stretching out to everything kind of is, so... because I also don't plan on just being the Polytopia guy. We've got plenty of other people for that. We got Goalie, who literally leaves for, like, 2 years for college, comes back, and immediately has 1K viewers watching a... more like 100. But, like, 100 viewers watching him live stream Polytopia. I'm like, okay. No worries. So I'm not the Polytopia guy, and it's fine. But I'm gonna keep playing every Sunday. Diabolic pasture. Diabolical pasture. The heck? Alrighty. Well, I'm glad I didn't have 4 fruit because I wouldn't be able to get the lighthouse in 2 turns. Because then I would have screamed. Might be a mirror. So the real question is... I think we're in a similar situation like the other time. I'm not going to get riders if I'm questioning if it's going to be a water map. Or a lake map in this case. And we're going to have 2 warriors go in one direction. I mean, I should have these 2 warriors support. But if I have this warrior go here, I can... Like, if I have this warrior go downwards to this point in 2 turns, I can explore and figure out all what's in this direction by picking up fishing next turn. It's a gamble. It's probably not going to pay off. We'll wait a turn on doing that. It's barter! Well, now it makes a lot more sense to be supporting this. Art. But we do get to find barter, and I think it's even more important for us to go ahead and explore. So that's what we're going to do. Just... We pass this turn. I think this is a Rider road play. Archery versus archery? I don't like it. I'd rather have a bridge. And I can go archery. Mindbender. It could be an archery versus archery play. I really prefer Rider Roads here, though. I think you're right, though. I think we just research archery, grab this. And we got multiple level ups next turn. Do I just build a wall here? I don't think so. I think we still go ahead and just get stars and continue pumping out units. Because the issue is if our opponent focuses everything into here, we can just focus everything here on defense. Which means that they're not expanding this way, because they can't afford to do so, whereas I have a 3rd city. How you are drawing? With my hands. You're welcome. I'm helping. I think the city wall is more important. It makes that city unbreakable, basically. I can pick up strategy. Another archer. Alrighty. Yeah, so we have to concede that ruin. That's fine. I think going with the slower play to prioritize saving this city is more important. Alright, so now they're finally going to be picking this up. This archer's going to go here. So they're going to be having 3 things be able to start attacking this way, while our archers are going to slowly start making their way towards the front. We'll be fine. I had to do a quick calculate. That city, I have to let the city be sieged. So reason being, that's at 2 of 3 kills. If we train a warrior here, bop, 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 secures the kill, becomes a veteran, and then we can't unsiege it. He was hoping to make it a veteran right now, but total misplay. And with that, that is the end of that offense. Ooh, that's almost at 2 kills. Shoot. No veteran for him? Yeah. Again, just gonna have to let it happen. And I just don't want to lose the stars this turn. What are you using to draw on top of Polytopia? I am using a program, Draw on Stream Painter. So I'm going to be gathering this right over here. Yeah, about that, buddy. He's misplaying no veteran for him. Yeah, I mean, we put ourselves in a position to where he couldn't get the veterans. So, like, notice we were leaving this city here completely open. And yeah, he could put the unit there, but it just dies. And if he tries to fight, then the veteran unit just dies. Pass this turn. Water, cloak, knight, cat. I would honestly prefer to get catapults, but we're really far away from that. So I just need to improve the economy. First thing I'm going to do is grab this ruin. Slow and steady will allow us to win this race. We have a majority of the map at the current moment. Cats are cute. Yeah, they can be. Meow meow. I also don't do a good enough job about, like, posting, like, on the Polytopia, Polytube that I'm live. I should have gone here. Yeah, these archers are going to slowly start killing themselves. Le meow. French cat. Meow. Maybe I just need to race onto the water myself. I think that is actually the more correct play. Mao? Mao Mao? I take street cat pictures and use start a topic with people. Yeah, that can work. Yeah, these archers are dead. Should be fine. I did not see what actually secured that kill. It was this guy, right? This defender's gonna become a veteran. Alrighty. So we go ahead and grab our rammer. Alrighty. Ooh, Secrets of Forestry. Don't mind if I do. Yo. The desperation, right? Now Vision Gaming? I don't know how to pronounce that. You have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping on by. Killer Monument is complete. The heck? Fruit, and Lumberhot. Resources. Lumberhot. Gate of Power. Population growth. Clear forest. I think we actually just rush this out, right? This is the best play. Clear. 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 Lumberhot. Lumberhot. Gigante. Park of Fortune. Goes here. Even more stars. Resources. And I'm going to train an archer here. My brother looked at me when he heard your devious laugh from my phone. I mean, I can have a real devious laugh. Julian, do you know the song A Night in Tunisia by Dizzy? It's a strange jazz standard song. You should check it out. It is Night, Yes, Western Touch. Interesting. Are we playing defensive here? Let's just win the game. Oops, too many. Oh well. I haven't played Polytopia since February. I want to send a match to you, but it's midnight free. That's fine. You have a villain laugh? What do you mean I have a villainous laugh? Now, it is possible for them to start clearing this stuff. I live in Southeast Asia. It's a pretty hot country, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's starting to get hot here in Texas. I think we have enough to just siege the capital. Regardless, I need climbing. Just barely not enough. Ain't that a shame? Alright, we'll put you there. There we go. Should be good enough. Oh, and we can capture this. Look, it's very rainy here in your country, right? More Thailand or more Indonesia, yeah. Yeah, especially with the weather right now. Let's see, so Southeast Asia... You gotta train something here, bro. That is in my favor. It is in my flavor. Oh, shoot. It's barely not enough. Go and get those leveled up. I think it's barely not enough. Yeah, it's barely not enough. All right. Well, we're just not going to attack there. So that way, one way or another, they have to attack in the wrong direction. My high school best friend is Filipino. Your current guitar bandmate is Filipino. Cool. Have you heard the song It's Raining in Manila? I have been hearing it everywhere here. I don't believe I have. So notice we baited the defender in the wrong direction. It's a lot of defenders. This giant's just trying to be in my way. I mean, he's doing a good job being in my way. Good night, Kester. Where do we go from here? Do we just rush philosophy? Maybe. Turn 18? Philosophy rush? Mine. Other mine. I'm actually gonna do border growth. That way I can level it up next turn. And I don't need to train anything. Pass the turn. Now he gonna unsiege. Oh, how he gonna unsiege? What he gonna do? Don't quite know yet. But also this giant is primed to rush straight to this mountain tile here. Ooh, he can unsiege with an archer here, and then his own... Needed to be a rammer. Ah, now he has it. Nice. Totally casually singing an Aquarion song. Apologies, I opted to go for the safer... You know what? Yeah, just going for the safer play. Explosion. One, two, three. It can get in range, so we're going to go ahead and train that. We're going to train a warrior just to go this way. Probably should get a rider. I think we're just going to pick up Aquatism next turn and just have naval superiority for the rest of the match. As nice as it would be to just overwhelm them. I completely forgot to secure a kill there. That's a lot of defenders. Honestly, do we just save up for diplomacy? I think I'm going to go with naval superiority first. That's a free kill. Oh, what do we get? Ooh, a Schwarzman. Gonna be annoying right here. And I do think we go with cloaks. I don't think there's a single reason why we shouldn't. Cloaks are essentially free for us. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade this to a rammer. And pass. I still need to level up my capital one more time. I can. Why are you not sieging? I was actually kind of a little worried about a potential Houdini. I guess I should have just looked a little closer at the scores. But I'd rather deal with this navy. Because we already know the time and true tested method. Right over there. I'm actually really surprised that our opponent hasn't finished picking up a village that's clearly either here or here. I mean, you could say the same about me. What if he has a cloak? I don't think he has a cloak. If he does, good luck to them getting the cloak anywhere reasonable. There you go. Let's go ahead and get our second giant. 2, 3, 4. I guess that'll work. There's a village that you don't take. I mean, it's pretty much like right here. I am making my way over there with a warrior. I should... We're gonna go ahead and just pass this turn. Because I'd rather do the safer play. There's been so many games that I've thrown where I had the advantage. Like right here. Okay, our giant gets rid of this raft every single turn. No worries. Our opponent, while he's getting defenders out onto the water, he's making scouts, which get absolutely destroyed by our rammers. I do want to go pivot over to cloaks, because we can definitely start mass cloaking this village. I need to apply pressure to this catapult, else it's going to kill our giant for free. Alright, we start getting cloaks. We're gonna go there and threaten this catapult. And that should do. Yep, cloaks is the play. Okay, and then they resign. So if they had something, we would be making a pivot. Woo, is that our first win? That was a hard-fought battle. Should not have been. I'm probably getting rusty. Alrighty, this was Liar Patchy versus Barter Small Lakes. So pretty much for us, near the end of that, yeah, they were stuck at 4 cities, so it was just... that was brutal. So let's say that they were able to magically do something to get rid of this giant. So what's the backup plan? We build a port here. Boop, 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 boop. Cloak goes here onto the port. Giant goes onto the water over here. Or actually, probably better yet, Cloak goes onto the water here. Giant goes onto the water here. Continue to kill this unit off. However way we, need that too. And essentially we just keep cloak chaining this village to get a whole bunch of units. So unless they, this is a cloak chain that they really can't stop. And once it gets started, that it's basically over on that front. So they would have to get their own set of knights. All right, why did they not expand over there? Man, goodness. They should have invested into going over this way, get something on the land over here. So we're just going to go backwards. What's their... They're at 18 stars a turn. They could get ramming here, and honestly, they should. Because these scouts are not good enough to fight against this onslaught of rammers. Because notice, even though right over here, like we're right here next to their doorstep, all we could do is just apply a little bit of pressure, which is conveniently what this defender was doing pretty much the entire time. Yeah. I don't think there was really much else our opponent could do at that point. But what about the start? Was there anything our opponent could have done differently this game? They're doing the right thing. They're following the resources. I probably would have gone onto the animal instead, but to each their own. He's immediately going this way to find out that, and with this knowledge, this warrior needs to just start going over here. Pick up the village. Picks up archery, which is quite an interesting pickup. Basically allows them to very cleverly win this fight over here. What's really interesting is early on, the unit micromanagement was actually really good. So secures 2, so this is at 2 kills right now. Gets a level up. Gets pops. Gets fishing for some reason. Nah. Hold on. Why are you getting fishing? That is the wrong play. They should have gotten forestry here. I don't know why they're getting fishing here. Because next turn, they would have gotten a level up if they got forestry. Get an earlier giant. Still be able to level this city up just fine. And this warrior's on its way to pick up that village. So, a little bit of weird tech choices. They had a very strong start. Oh boy, restart to install the latest Windows update! And unfortunately... So this unit is going to go ahead... Oh, actually, it's not at 2 kills yet. There you go. So now this unit here is at 2 kills. So what should have been done differently here? Because here is the entire setup. It would have delayed the siege. Archer goes here, go here, siege, go here. And then hit, secure the kill, veteran. Because at this point, yeah, this unit here would be at 5 HP, but you got a 15 health unit here that really can't deal with. I probably would be having to pull back a little bit. Just start pelting that veteran unit. That was a good game, to be honest. Yeah. It's just our opponent mismicroed their units here. They actually probably could have taken the city. So, let's assume, and so we're going to clear this. Alt-Tab. Let's us assume, so we have a veteran unit here, 5 HP unit here, and then we're going to turn on Shared Fog. Boom. So this unit has to go here. This archer pretty much has to go here. This archer has to go here. Is there enough stars? Because he would not be getting a siege, so I would still be able to get a defender. So we'll go to the end of the turn. But let us wipe. We have a 5 HP unit here. We have a 5 HP unit veteran. And then all these same archers. Because this unit... right here, it's at 1 of 3 kills. It would still be at 1 of 3 kills. I'm trying to think, are we able to secure a siege here? I don't think so, because that defender with the wall is nigh unbreakable. Archer 6, and then a warrior with 5, and then a defender that's walled. Yeah, that defender can no longer be sieged. So there was the more optimal route. They could have just sieged instead. In other words, the wall was the correct play for us. We secure our city this way. I don't know. Is the correct play just to... I don't know. I think at this point, once you see the walled up defender, which is what our opponent did, is they stopped investing too much into the attack, where then they kept defending poorly. They should have pulled back these units. Because notice, we end up just cleaning up all these archers. Right over here. And at this point, he's trying to prevent me from making a push this away. That's the goal. But what should have been done is made it to where all of my units are funneled through these two tiles and essentially have their wall of archers all here. So these guys needed to pull back into a better defendable location right over here. So that way, even though I would be slowly pushing units forward, I wouldn't be able to kill their archers as quickly. Heck, even this archer here should be on this tile here. So having their wall of archers just here to defend, heck, they could even get away with another unit to defend here because it is a mountain tile. And then just play defense there instead. While in the meantime, they are kind of doing the correct thing, but they should be trying to move this unit over here onto the land and expand a little bit further. While doing what this unit is doing best, and that is holding me off on the coast right over here. Because it kind of happens. But again, another unit mismanagement. This unit should have just brought it down to 4 health. I made that mistake a long time ago in the past too. Alrighty. Unfortunately, a lot of this came down to both spawn and unit mismanagement and one weird tech choice. We did manage to sneak in how many games today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did manage to sneak in 5 games today. Honestly, even though I've only been streaming for 2 hours, I think I need to call it here. I've basically got 3 months to plan for a wedding, and the sooner we get all the more important stuff done, the better. And today's kind of that day that I need to just be this silly thing called a responsible adult and get that taken care of. So thank you all so much for tuning on in. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I'm sorry, Justini, I couldn't officially make the Philo Rush work. It's just my opponent spawned too close on a couple of those matches. If it was a normal size, Philo Rush probably would be better. But that will do it. Ram Dingler, maybe next weekend. Right now, I've got nothing going on next weekend, but if you want to set something up, let's talk it out. Thank you all so much, everybody, for tuning on in. If you did like this live stream, make sure to give it a like, so that way other people of the Polytopia community also see liked videos, or in this case, live streams. Share it with your friends. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. We're almost at 1,000. I'm trying to get there. And we'll see you all again next time.